Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and or murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. If you like this channel, please like and subscribe and click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. Any updates to cases will be pinned in the comments section of each video. On August 29th, 2017, 16-year-old David Rivera was at home in Annapolis, Maryland, watching his brother while their mother went to pick up their dad from work around 10 p.m. When their parents returned home, David was gone. They called him at 10:45 p.m., where he said he was fine and on the way home. David Rivera never made it home. David went missing during the time that two people were discovered murdered in wooded areas around Annapolis. MS-13 gang members were responsible for those murders. During the investigation, the Riveras did not believe David was in a gang. David Rivera's body was found on June 7th, 2024. Fast forward to March 11th, 2025, federal authorities announced that MS-13 gang members kidnapped and murdered David Rivera. The U.S. Attorney in New York was charging 3 high-ranking members of MS-13, David Sosa Guevara, Manuel Arazo Alvarado, and Eric Guillen Plates, with 9 murders throughout the country, David being one. Sosa Guevara and another unnamed MS-13 member moved to Maryland from New York to avoid law enforcement. In Maryland, they connected with another gang who was planning to kill a rival gang member. They arrived at the park near Edgewater, Maryland on the evening of August 29th. Rivera was brought there by other gang members who killed him with machetes. On August 17, 2024, in the Fells Point area of Baltimore City, 74-year-old David Philpot dropped his wife off at work and then started to walk his dog Chip around 2:45 p.m. A man came up to him and asked David Philpot for money. When Philpot said no, the suspect attacked him. Here's the video of that. David Philpot was taken to the hospital. He had a pre-existing heart condition and the attack led to a hip fracture. David Philpot died the following day. Autopsy ruled his death as being homicide. The suspect was Timothy Clendinst and was arrested in Dundalk, Maryland. Clendinst confessed to the police and was charged with involuntary manslaughter. On March 13, 2025, Clendinst pleaded guilty and he was sentenced to 1 year in prison. Thank you for joining me this week. If there's a Maryland's Missing or Murdered case you'd like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. My X account is Maryland's M&M. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. I'll see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.